Great. So what is self-love? Is it selfish love? Is it vanity? Is it self-obsession? Like conditioning would have us believe. But the definition that really resonated with me is that self-love is a deep admiration for oneself, resulting from actions that encourage spiritual growth. So, having such a great regard for your well-being that you do not compromise it for anyone or anything. So, admiration for self, result-oriented actions, and growth. In this, the operative word for me was actions. I needed to act on loving myself. I couldn't stand in front of the mirror every day and just say, wow, gorgeous, you're so amazing. Words had to be converted to actions. That was important, for which I required a little bit of discipline, right? So, first I tried to discover what the barriers to self-love are. There are, right? Why can't I love myself? Everybody loves me. My friends think I'm awesome. And I find it difficult to love myself. So I started thinking about examples from every day. Mom saying, you come and spend only half a vacation with us, the rest of the time you're in the jungle. How selfish. Guilt. My friend says, Trupti, dude, you're not coming for a movie with me just because you want to cuddle with your cats? Yeah, because I don't want to deal with that. I love my cats and I'm scared of them too. Sometimes we have to make those choices. So I go bird watching. I love bird watching. So when I go there and I get calls from work, angry bird is staring at me, ornithologist is eyeballing me, and I'm so nervous. And I'm like, what? But what happens when I get on a flight? Work goes on. So I don't take that call. So this is the biggest barrier to self-love. Guilt. We are burdened with guilt by so many things people keep saying to us and telling us that we are selfish. So I started thinking, how should I handle this guilt? I woke up every morning and I spoke to myself loudly, saying, I am not ashamed of spending time with myself. I am not guilty of loving myself because I deserve to be loved by the most important person in my life. Who? Me. I deserve to be loved by me. I deserve my empathy, my compassion. The boldest step I took towards self-love is quitting my job, high-paying job with the best hotel company in the world. And this liberated me. I was working with people who were polluted, with polluted minds, polluted environment, and this misery. I said, Trupti, no, you deserve better. So I just woke up one morning and quit my job. Next, this is what happened to me, right? 2014, the action I took in 2014. This is where I work today. One with nature. Work doesn't seem like work. It's not a job anymore. It's a delight. And it adds to my health and well-being. I also started focusing on how I look. I started dressing up to present my best self forward because that really made me feel confident. I started making choices for my body. For example, exercising, waking up, sleeping on time, and also my diet. I turned vegan because plant-based diet really did well for my body, not for any other reason. And that also had a psychological impact because I love animals. I don't like to eat them. So I used to sleep with that guilt of that hypocrisy every night. I was at peace when I turned vegan. Another step towards self-love. I quit drinking alcohol 2 years ago, and 2 days ago, I quit smoking. And I think this time, I'm doing it for the real deal. This is the real deal, I feel. So yeah, I love my lungs, and I love this beautiful skin God has gifted me with. So I like to be conscious about the company I keep. Don't mistake me. I do have human friends. They are sitting right here. But yeah, it's important to keep company of people who genuinely love you and genuinely care for you. They are your pillars. They are your support structure. I started spending time. I don't do it 100%. We all are challenged. Singing. I love to sing. One of the reasons I quit smoking. And embroidery. It's one of the things I love. I made this for a friend of mine who's a sommelier and I gifted it to him on his birthday. And oh my God, that smile on his face, priceless. When I was 6 years old, my uncle asked me, "So Trupti, what do you want to be when you grow up?" I said, "Uncle, I don't know, but I just want to be surrounded by animals." And 5 years back, a friend of mine asked me, "Trupti, will you take up this project? You know, I'm moving to Thailand, take it on. Sterilization of strays, 200 dogs." I said, "Yes. What better way to wake up in the morning? Nothing can go wrong in the rest of the day to erase the effect of that." So I wake up every morning like this. I also consciously spend more and more time in the jungles. Every few months I go back to the jungles. I try and volunteer with NGOs that are in conservation, working with conservation, because these things bring me joy. My goal in life is to live in the jungle and simply exist and do whatever I can do for conservation. So all these actions of mine have resulted in the person that I am today. And I am madly in love with myself. Today at 42, I feel younger and more alive than I ever did in my life, more fulfilled and more happy. And this better version of me every day only propels me forward. And guess what? My family and friends get to experience this better version of me. And what do you think that does to them? Dad, he's right here. They're so happy to deal with the better person every day. So uplifting yourself through self-love uplifts everyone connected to you. Thank you very much for listening to me.